Ready.
Okay, three, two, one. What is up with it, my fellow Melee and On Me friends and the greater Smash community? We are here today with one Daniel Tapakins Lee and Kevin Toy. And Kevin doesn't have a lot of time for us before he's got to go, so let me just jump into it right away and congratulate Kevin on his sponsorship. Kevin, you want to tell us just tell us everything. Just go. Let us have it.
Okay. First off, thanks, of course, Sheridan. The first time that I started talking to CLG was probably a month ago, and maybe in the second or third day of beginning talks, we already had an offer, and so I pretty much had to keep it a secret from everyone for months, or for a solid month, and it was agonizing, and it seemed to go by really slowly, but the wait was definitely worth it because I'm really happy that I landed this kind of sponsorship with these guys.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. So were they the first people you talked to? Did you talk to anybody else?
Yeah, I actually talked to maybe five or six other people, but I only got like really good offers from pretty much two of them. Yeah.
Cool. So can you tell us about um like what you're going to be doing in the future? Like what kind of benefits are you getting and how are you going to rep CounterLogic in the next few months?
um, well, first off, first thing is, of course, I'm paid now, so that's really nice. I can finally feed myself. And in terms of repping the team, obviously you got to do the regular duties of just attending tournaments, streaming, and whatnot. But when I'm actually at tournaments, I plan to be, just a lot more outspoken. Being on commentary more, getting my stream out there a little bit more, whatever. And of course, just like mentioning the crucial CLG things like the sponsors and the corporation and checking out the website, all that kind of stuff. And
For
of
sure.
course, I'm gonna wear the sweet jersey when the time comes, when it comes in the mail.
Yeah. So, I mean, you've been on the grind for quite a long time, just streaming as much as possible,
Hmm.
doing a great job like interacting with the people on your stream. Like, how much do you think that was really important in getting the sponsorship, or was it more like just reaching out to the sponsor people?
I think reaching out to the sponsor people did all right for me, but I feel like, so many people do that. But what set me apart was the stream, I feel. And I think just like paying attention to my game plan of always interacting with my stream really helped out.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I think that's one of, like, as somebody who watches your stream a lot, I think that's one of the things that uh, is most enjoyable just for anybody watching the stream is hanging out with the stream monsters and interacting
Yeah, totally.
with streamers. Yeah, stick with it.
Sick with it.
Tafo, you got any questions for Young Toy?
Not really. I'm just really happy for you, Kevin. I know that this is something you wanted for a while, so you're living the dream, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you, dude. I
Yeah,
appreciate it. Yeah, I was
yeah.
on the grind since February. I forget when Apex ended, but yeah, it's been almost like 4 months now that I have been a free agent, and I'm glad that it paid off.
Yeah, yeah. I remember when that sub goal was like 50.
Oh
You were
yeah, me
like, "Come
too.
on, let's get to 50."
Yeah,
Now
I
you're
know.
now you're swinging. You're
Yeah,
swinging.
now I'm going for 350.
Sick, dude. So, what are some of the next tournaments you're going to be at? Any locals, regionals? Where are you going to be at this summer?
Okay, well, the first one that I'm going to be at but not attending will be this weekend. I'm going to be at BAM, which will be streamed by Showdown Smash. I'm only going pretty much to commentate, talk bait, hopefully, and just hang out, grab some friendlies. Hopefully, get some crucial teams practice with SFAT because we don't get much of that these days. And but in terms of summer, definitely going to be at CEO, which is going to be in like 3 weeks or something. Um, and I'm also going to Evo, Big House, which is later down the road. What was that other one? Oh yeah, SmashCon. Hopefully, I hope to go to that one. And I know I'm missing one. Okay, but
FC?
yeah, maybe FC, maybe FC. I don't
Hmm,
know.
gotcha.
That's my list.
Hey,
That's awesome, dude. Yeah.
What are your goals?
Definitely first place in all of them. Maybe to start it off, I shouldn't completely expect first place to begin with. Of course, I'll work for it. Um, but I have to understand that like at this point in time, my gameplay is pretty crispy. It's pretty good, and I can dance with like the top six. But it's really about stamina because at a 3-day tournament, if I'm gonna make it to top eight, to top three, to first place, I gotta start building my endurance.
Right. And TSM and other esports has been dominating CLG. So are you gonna try to reverse that trend in Smash against
Oh, of
Leffen?
course. Of course, of course. Yeah, I understand that last time CLG and TSM met, like last weekend, it was kind of a heartbreaking loss, but I definitely plan to turn that around, break the so-called curse.
Very cool.
Or- So I confess I know like basically nothing about the rest of like the esports team. So like do you talk to the other members of CLG often? Like have you guys got to hang out much yet or
I haven't
play
got to hang
together?
out. I haven't got to hang out with them in person, but like, yeah, I do play League, so I got to play with a few of them. I mostly play games with Zion Spartan, Darshan. He's like a really popular guy on that team, and for a while I was actually talking to Link. If you guys know about that, Daniel, you probably do. Link
Yeah.
had the falling out pretty much with CLG and its members, so I guess he's no longer a part of that, but I was talking to him.
Very cool. That's really cool and exciting. It's really cool now that I think there's like 4 to 5 teams in the LCS that are now represented in the realm of Smash. We have
Yeah.
CLG, TSM, Liquid, Cloud9. Is there any other teams that are represented in Smash?
Um. Yeah, Alliance isn't the North American LCS though,
Yeah,
so I
that's
guess it's those.
that's really cool. Do you feel like a sense of CLG pride, or does it just
Oh
extend
yeah,
to?
of course, of course. There's tons of CLG pride. I mean, they've been like my favorite league team since season one, like back when there were only two bands. So it's been a while. It's been a crazy journey, and it's weird that I've ended up like signed as part of their team now.
Do you feel like you're ever going to hit your potential?
Oh yeah, of course, of course. But at the same time, I feel like uh, you're always unlocking new and greater potential. So it's steps.
Gotcha. Is there anything you want to plug in? I know you only have a handful of minutes left.
Yeah. As in websites and my social and whatnot.
Yeah, be
Okay,
Anything
sure.
in Earth.
shameless.
Anything in Earthang.
Anything in Earthing. Okay, so let's start off with me. Um, First off, my Twitter. You can follow my Twitter at CLG_PewPewU. New handle looks great. And and let's see, Twitch.tv/PewPewU, of course, and we cannot forget CLGaming.net, the new sponsor. Thank you for bringing me in. I could mention all the sponsors right now, and I guess I'll just do it really quick because I know it's really going to go in one ear and out the other. But Razer, Twitch, HyperX, Cellucor, iBuyPower, and Next. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, I'm a great representation of these sponsors. But anyways, yeah, follow me at whatever, and I hope to see you guys on future shows. And also, want to give a shout out to the Melee'd On Me crew as a whole, because they were my first sponsors, really taught me how to work for myself and pretty much just how to promote my own single brand to pursue a sponsor. And that's like invaluable lessons that I probably couldn't have learned anywhere else. So
Yeah,
shout outs to
that's
you guys
awesome.
as well.
You know, both of our MIOM graduates have gone on to very, very nice things.
That's
We had
right.
Mango get to Cloud9, and now you with CLG.
And
So
then
looking forward to a long, sick, nasty relationship
totally.
between you
And also
guys.
Zach's got to be next. So,
I hope
if
so.
yeah, I really hope so. He started the stream. He's tweeting a lot more, getting his word out, getting his name out. So, green eggs and ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you could give like one piece of advice to a streamer who's looking to build up their stream, you know, maybe try to go for a sponsorship, but if not, you know, just build up their stream to be the best it can be. Like, what's like your short advice to them?
My first advice is to generate some kind of game plan, and you know, obviously you need to promote your stream, but you need to do it in a way that's interactive with the viewers. So rather than shoving your product in their face, you know, you should leave it out there for them, like to grab out of your own hands. And you know, a way that you could do that is the really obvious one is like rather than you know begging for subscribers, you know, to like bring people in and let people know that like joining the subscribe crew or even following is like a step in and joining like a inner community that they're going to enjoy. And so that's what I think is most important.
Awesome. Well, I think that's it. So thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us, Kevin.
Of course.
And we'll let you go. Congratulations again.
Thanks, man.
And looking forward to seeing you this weekend, I hope.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good show, you two.
Peace.
Later. Very cool.
All right. So, I forgot. While we were talking, we had a subscriber. His name was Wiru.
Wiru.
Arigato, Wiru. Hold on. Where's the copy paste thing? Here we go. Hold on. Here it is.
Welcome to the family.
Got it.
Woo!
All right. Yes. Thank you, Uiru. All right. So, Tafo, how are you?
I'm all right. It's a 3-day weekend, so it's going to be awesome.
3-day? Oh, okay. Friday. Yeah. Okay.
I get every other Friday off, so that's a perk of working at NASA JPL.
My girlfriend has the same thing where like she works like 40 hours and then 45 hours every other week. I forget how it works, but yeah, cool.
So yeah, that's it for me. I'm actually rewriting the database, the Tafo stats, to normalize it so that I can expand it to more people. Because currently it's just one giant spreadsheet, and I realized that in terms of indexing the tournaments, indexing the players, characters.
He's gonna say yo yo yo.
Yo yo.
Yo yo yo. How's it going?
How'd you call it?
Cuz that's the juggle greeting.
So yeah. I'll be working this weekend, normalizing it so that I can expand it to top 20. And I think what I'm gonna do as a strategy is I want to have people take ownership of a matchup, because I believe with 20 people, it's somewhere along the lines of like 380 combinations.
We talking about databases?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the word normalizing since work a few hours ago.
See, when I hear the word normalize, I think of like putting a coefficient in front of something else.
Oh, you guys.
Yeah.
So
a lot of different spins.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have people take ownership of like a particular match that isn't already on the database, and just have them be the expert and just like input, and then gradually, like hopefully by Evo in a month, we'll have a top 20 database, which would be pretty cool to have.
I'll be the expert on S2J versus Kirby-Kaze. Okay, because
I thought you were just gonna say S2J period.
Oh well, I can do that too. I can do that too.
You might as well.
There's so many SSSs to dig through that I might have to back out of that commitment. But S2J versus Kirby-Kaze in particular, I've never heard a commentator get their set history right. Everybody, every single person's gotten it wrong, and it pisses me off. Anyway, go on. Carry on.
And then my goal is that I want to create just like a really like easy website where you just input 2 people's names in the top 20, and it'll just give you like a quick synopsis.
Right. So I feel like this is something that we shouldn't have to create this database from the ground up, or at least not put stuff in manually. Like, we should be able to take like some of the workings of GarPR to get it all worked out, right?
I thought about that, and then I realized string validation would just make it just as hard, because Alan enters as like Princess Bad Bitch, like Bizzarro Flame's name. Bizzarro's Flame.
Yeah.
gets his name wrong like 8 different there's 8
Well, here's what
variations.
you
of
do.
something.
You just put everything in, and then you worry about it after that. Maybe.
You have to account for
I don't
4
know.
different variations of Bizzarro Flame, like the 1Z,
Right, the
the
combo of
2Z,
Zs
the
and
1
Rs.
R, the 2 Rs. No one
Yeah.
gets it right.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Anyway,
Yeah.
so Juggleguy, where did you just come from?
Came from a screening of Jurassic World, and it was quite excellent. I really enjoyed it.
Hmm.
I went
I'm
watch with
skept.
Duck and KJH and Dre. It was a Smashers movie session.
I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan.
Are you gonna
And,
watch it this weekend?
No. And
You're
there's
not
no
like an opening movie type of person. Oh, opening weekend.
not really. And also just like I don't have faith in it. I just like what's the point?
So I'm not a hardcore Jurassic Park fan, but like I watched the previous movies, a couple times, once or twice.
I saw
This
the
one-
original in
good.
theaters. So
All right, I'm not
that's
quite. I'm not. That's a little bit past my generation.
Yeah.
Hey, Robin, you're convincing the wrong guy here. This is a guy that will never watch Space Jam in English.
I have seen Space Jam,
Not in English though.
just not in English.
So,
But
my
I
point-
saw enough. I saw enough.
No.
Wait, Sheridan, do you hate Michael Jordan? You were the Jordan hater, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
He's from
I don't know how-
Chicago.
I don't know how to respond. I don't.
The correct
I don't.
response is acquiescing to my correctitude on this matter.
See, that's the problem. Whenever like you start to get in a debate with Sheridan, he can just pull out these words out of his ass, and you just have to stare at him and say like, I would argue with you, but we have to be speaking the same language first. So I guess you automatically win, and it
Yeah,
sucks.
I try to only bring out those words for flair, just for funsies. Like you don't want to win the debate on the words just like
True,
that.
that's true.
It's not.
Yeah,
You haven't
it's
really
an empty
won.
win.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a mod trying to like show himself up by showing team friendlies to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know a mod.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Even I get that, and I'm not from NorCal.
That's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
All right. So let's roll on with the rest of our program. So do you want to keep going with the sponsorships, or should we just let's go to the PSAs? Let's just start with the PSAs.
All right. Well, what did we cover already? Like Daniel,
We just-
you guys.
we just did,
nothing.
Yeah, we just did PewPewU's section. He came on for a little bit.
Oh damn! I already missed Kevin. That sucks.
He had to go, so like we just thought we
Okay.
would just do it right as
Sweet.
we started.
Sweet.
Yeah.
PSAs. All right, we got a couple registration deadlines coming up. We got CEO. Do you guys know who's confirmed for CEO?
PewPew apparently is.
PewPewU is. There's a lot of people who are like, quote unquote, confirmed, but
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people haven't registered yet because I checked the Google Doc like last night. Scar's not registered. A bunch of people who said they're going are not
I hope
registered.
Scar's not trying to pull a mango. It's
He
like,
might be trying to pull
dude,
a Mango.
just somebody
like-
register me. Dude, just somebody
right.
register me.
I
Come on.
don't know if Mango's trying to go, but he's not registered. What else? Like, Leffen's not registered. Apparently, he's supposed to be going. So, it could end up being one of those majors that has 4 gods and 12 of the top 20 in attendance,
Mm-hmm.
or it could be like a somewhat of a dud in terms of top players because they didn't register in time. 'Cause,
Yeah.
none of them are on the list yet.
Yeah.
I don't know, but the deadline is I believe it's June 18th or 19th. Yeah, don't quote me on that.
Yeah. Well, I'm really looking forward to it. My favorite thing from CEO last year was they had an exhibition of
Smash 4.
no, they had a Mugen random character tournament as an exhibition, and it was the funniest freaking thing that I've ever seen.
Yo, the
have to
FGC
watch out for-
tournaments,
Yeah.
they pull the good exhibitions. They've got some creativity in their
Yeah.
TO's blood. Like I gotta take a page out of that.
Yeah.
Wonder what they'll
You
do
gotta
this
watch
year.
out. You gotta watch out for Omega Tiger Woods
What?
playing Mugen.
That
and
sounds.
and Dark Donald.
Oh God.
Dude, that just sounds absurd.
It was amazing. I watched it before. We had it streaming like one of the nights before the San Diego tournament. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
next deadline.
Ooh, next deadline. This is a good one. So the FC registration deadline. It's not a deadline. It's a price increase. That's going to happen on June 15th. And there's going to be a special event, Draft Cruise at FC, where Mango, Hungrybox, Armada, and Leffen tentatively are going to captain a crew each. So 4 draft crews.
Mhm.
And everybody who registers is available to be drafted. And they'll be... Well, the catch is they have to be registered before June 15th. So we're going to try to do a special MIOM next Thursday where all 4 of those guys come on the show and we do a draft straight up, like, live on Skype. It's going to be hype. And FC's
I
going
think
to be...
that sounds super fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, quick TO question.
Yeah.
If you have a tie, 3-way tie in pools, what do you guys do?
Oh, please don't start this. Please, please, please. This
so-
could be like 3 shows in a row only talking
I
about.
know.
No, just give me
just-
the possibilities.
Okay,
and
the
then-
first thing you do is if there's a 3-way tie,
Daniel.
you don't necessarily have like that triangle. So if you don't have that like triangle, then you can break the tie from that. Like
Right.
if somebody
It's always
somehow
a triangle though. It's
yeah,
almost
it's
always.
almost always a triangle. So my personal preference is
Here we go.
forget game
Here we
record.
go.
That's dumb.
God
Just
damn
play
it.
a 1-game round robin.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna. Never mind. That's acceptable. I like that. I just say screw it. Go with the winning percentage. So like 9 and 4 is better than 9 and 5. Which it's a little bit flawed. Obviously, like we can debate all we want about what a game is worth in a set.
Yeah.
I just think like going in, if everybody's on the same page on the rules, it's fair. Just say like games matter in a round
Right.
robin. 2-1.
What's really important is that the players know beforehand, or like it's known that it's not just like a spur of the moment decision.
Right.
It's important that the players know that the TOs have that rule and that
Yes.
decision ready for
Yes.
when those
Okay,
when
fair
those
enough.
things occur.
Sweet. Can we move
Okay.
on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
wait,
god, that
can
was
you
like
just-
that was the record for the shortest amount of time spent on that topic ever.
Yeah. Just for the record, when is CEO and when is FC? Just give us the dates real quick.
CEO, June 26th through 28th. FC is July 4th weekend, July 4th and 5th, 2-day tournament.
Great.
Yes.
Okay. Item C, PSAs. Last Stock Legends Kickstarter
Nice.
funded.
Yes. It just got funded today?
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
I
last
checked
night.
yesterday.
Last
yeah,
night.
yesterday.
No, I
at
swear I
work, and
checked last night and it was like
Oh, really?
85%.
Okay,
No.
okay.
What happened was I convinced somebody to do the Tafo package, which
Mhm.
is like me doing a match analysis, like a lot of stuff for you. And then we had $3 left, and I was like, "We're only $3 away." And then I tweeted it last night, and then somebody immediately did it after I made that announcement.
Stick with
Nice.
So we're funded. I'm excited. Anyway,
Sweet.
too.
Are there stretch goals or is that it?
I think that's currently it. We might just close it really soon. We got to decide as a group what we want to do. I'm hoping that it doesn't really go super ridiculous, or else we'll feel bad. But if it does, then what we're probably going to do is invest in future episodes, because I don't think this is going to be the one-time thing. So we'll
Sweet.
see.
Cool.
Next topic.
Ooh. You get the
Oh, that's
combo
yours.
video?
Yeah, that's your
Daniel, take it away, Daniel.
yeah.
It's your topic.
Okay, so deadlines are on June 14th. It's not super strict, so I'm not going to go like, at midnight if you don't do it. But send it to meleeatonme@gmail.com. We've gone like about 20 entrants so far, so we're very excited. Once we have it to a close, we're going to do a stream with Prague, myself, I believe Homemade Waffles, and Levitch will be the judges. Not
Nice.
fully sure. But then we're going to do a stream where we run through the combo videos. Hopefully there's not like a 50-minute one. And we're going to choose the best one. And the winner of 2 categories gets $100. So the first category is just the individual competition, and there's a crew competition that Prague is putting in $100 for. So whoever has the best crew battle or crew combo video will also get $100.
Ah, I like it.
That's nice.
So yeah,
Dude, 20 combo videos. Are you gonna spend all day on this like Skype judging call?
I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have a spreadsheet, and then I'm gonna pass it to people. We might pre-rate a lot of them, so we may know the winner beforehand. I'm not fully sure, or I might just say, "Hey, can you guys like pre-screen and get like a loose idea of what you liked?" And then so we don't have to spend like an hour judging. We just like run through the videos, and then we go like, for what we like, and then boom, and then announce it. Some of the editing quality is pretty good on some of them. I'm actually pretty
Can you
impressed.
tell us how many submissions you've had so far?
It's about 20 in total.
Okay, that's good. I think that's a good response.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
Are you gonna have like a booby prize for the worst one?
I think just hearing Lovage and Brandon's natural responses will be good enough.
Yeah. You can't do that. Otherwise, there's gonna be an outpouring of terrible combo video submissions, hoping to get the worst prize. I don't understand. Like every time there's a jelly bean counting contest at work, there's always like whoever got the closest wins an award, and whoever got the worst, like furthest away, got an award too. It's like I don't get it. Why? Why are you rewarding those people?
Is there an upper limit? Because like I could just like pick like 10 million, 100,000.
I mean, most people by honor code actually like try to guess. So, but still, why are we rewarding that? Anyway, that's my second rant tonight already. Carry on.
Juggleguy hates rewarding mediocrity.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Well, what else?
I think we're on to Mayhem Results now. Desne.
Oh man, I feel so shitty because I haven't watched the grand final set yet. I just haven't had time to just sit down and watch it. So, but I already know the results, so you don't have to like. I don't have to cover my ears for spoilers or anything. I heard Westballz just went off.
Kind
It's
of
like on fire.
Yeah, he sort of did.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's
So
crazy.
what do you think? Is he like clearly number 7, 8 right now?
I think he has to be in this discussion for 7 or 8. Like,
Okay.
I don't see any way around that. Personally, I still give the edge to Axe.
Yeah, I think
Just
so.
because I feel like I don't know, I feel like Axe is more consistent, maybe. There's only a few people really outside the gods that he has a losing record to. Like, it's
Maybe
pretty much just like
Westballz himself.
SFAT.
Yeah, SFAT. Yeah. A random.
For whatever reason,
SFAT.
SFAT has Axe's number.
Mhm.
I don't remember what the record is with S2J or Westballz.
Axe is up big on S2J. I think he's like
Mhm.
4-1 or 4-2.
And then Westballz is 10-8 against Axe in sets.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shout outs to whoever compiled those results. That's a pretty difficult matchup to dig into because they played at some random tournaments.
Yeah. I noticed some dude on GameFAQs had it all, and I was like, hey, like, can you do this extra for me?
Yeah,
And
GameFAQs has some hidden boss like Melee historians. I really enjoy browsing the GameFAQs Melee message board.
Yeah.
I'm a lurker there.
Yeah. I see like there's just these random like old school people that still post on there.
Like Court, Rasaru Court.
Rasaru Court. Julian Cow, I think, still posts on
Yeah.
there.
Sweetex Ignorance, Julian.
Yeah. I think like Marth One still posts there sometimes.
No way.
I
Holy
feel like I've seen that name on there.
Wow. That Tom R. Like, yeah, I don't. There's some old schoolers there, and I lurk there. Anybody sometimes like talks about wobbling and then mentions Juggleguy, I get in there and like, yo, what's up, guys? I make them feel really awkward.
Yeah. It's like I don't know what to describe. It's not hipster, but it's like it's a niche-y, cool, jazzy group.
It's a very excellent. It's a great place to go read stuff. I recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what do you guys think of Mango, kind of getting spanked by Westballz?
I think what was crazy for me, and I think you'll really watch it, is Mango skirmishes very well. That's what he's known for. And Mango's trying to bait certain things out of Westballz, but Westballz wasn't biting on anything. Like Mango would like wave dash back, expecting the roll or spot dodge. No. And then Mango would be like finally like, oh, he's just gonna stay in shield, and then he'd go in and then get hit. So Westballz' reactions and his in the like really like close range situations was like what really impressed me because Mango usually embarrasses people in spaces and that, but Westballz like clearly had the upper hand in those situations.
Was it Fox Falco the whole way?
Falco the first set, and then Fox Falco the second one, both 3-1.
Wow.
I think one really interesting thing to see, like how Wes has evolved, is like he used to be known for just being impatient. Like even after like that one game where he platform camped Armada, like I think he was still regarded as a little bit of an impatient player, but like since then he's become like, I mean, the whole set with Mango is just like a perfect example of him being patient when it pays off to be patient and going in when it pays off to go in.
Yeah,
And I
he's
think
really
that's, like,
shored up that part of his game.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yeah. What's funny though is like when I played Westballz earlier in the day, like we had some really close like last hit matches, and I was just like, Wes, like you should be 3-stocking me. Why does this happen every time? So I didn't really think he was gonna do that well. And then because
It's an interesting thing with some top players, like when they play against worse players, it's just they don't try as hard as they like need to. You know, they like save some for the tank, and like I hate it when I hear somebody like after they played a top player come up to me, he's like, oh god, you know, I one stock each game, you know, it was pretty close. I was like, no, you know, you gotta consider that they don't need to be 2 and 3 stocking you every game. It's not
Right.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Westballz is one of those players.
possibly, but he didn't look sharp. Like he lost the hugs, and so I was just like, I didn't think it was
What?
gonna. He lost the hugs in winners.
Wow.
And then he had to. He was down 2-0 against Hugs. He lost his Falco and Fox in losers, and then he won 3 games in a row.
That's
as
right,
Falcon.
with Falcon.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Wow. Okay.
Very convincing too.
Interesting. I like
Actually,
his Falcon.
I think
It's
one.
good.
I think the first game he played Falcon, it was like super close. It was like last stock, last hit, and then the other 2 games I think were not as close, if I remember.
yeah.
Damn.
So
All right.
very
I gotta
impressive.
look these sets up, dude. It's
Yeah.
sounds like pretty good to watch.
Mhm.
A lot at Game 5, so he went to Game 5 against MacD and Lucky as well. Lucky versus Westballz was for 7th place at this tournament. So
What?
yeah,
Oh my
You know,
god.
actually, thinking about 7th versus 8th place for Westfalls versus Axe, this is really hard because of just how many challenges Westballs gets, just like every week, every month, compared to Axe.
Yeah.
So like, you can't just do it by counting the wins.
right.
Yeah.
Right,
It's one of those
right.
where you really have to look at like rates and averages.
You know, here's one way I kind of like to think about it. If you eliminate the 6 gods, or the top 6, whatever you want to call them, enter everybody else in the MIOM top 100 into a national. You know,
Mhm.
who's gonna come out on top the most? Like, who's gonna do the best? If you
Right.
play that out like 10, 20, 30 times,
Exactly.
and yeah, it's
That's
a tough
how
call.
That's how I conceive of like a rankings list too. Is
Yeah.
if I could simulate a tournament
Right.
1,000 times, with identical situations.
Yeah.
you know what was
what would
a
happen. I can't see it being anybody other than Axe and Westballs.
Right. You think Hacks has kind of
Hacks-
dropped off a little bit?
No, not dropped. I think he had a dip, but I think the last couple months he's recovered to the point where I'd say like it's hard for him to be under number 9,
Right.
but it's still going to take a little bit to surpass Axe and West.
I think the difficult thing is it's so matchup dependent because like if West plays PewPewU, like I don't see West winning that more than 20% of the time.
Wow.
And it's,
Hmm.
and then you put Axe against SFAT, and SFAT wins 60% of the time. So it's like it's so matchup dependent that it's gonna be so crazy. Just going into Evo in these big tournaments, double elimination bracket out of like 1,800 people, you could run into somebody in like the round of like 192 or what I don't know, whatever, or 128, and like just lose, and then you have to go through like losers bracket of a 128-man tournament to even make it to like top 16, which is absurd.
And you know Evo is not going to seed past 16 players. Last year they asked for 8, and we had to beg them to seed 16.
But I think the pools, there were a couple joke pools, but
yes,
by and large, like,
and I'm okay with
the skill.
The joke pools. I'm okay with. It's just the big picture pools.
Exactly.
I don't want like a Mango Leffen happening 4 rounds earlier than it has to, and that's at the end of the day that's the important part.
Yeah.
Also,
if someone gets 65th and they actually deserve 225th, I don't care.
Yeah, whatever.
And then the secret, there's that one term in the Midwest that I thought was pretty cool because it had a lot of the second tier players like all together. So it had Shroomed, Axe, and Plup, I believe.
Oh, that random Chicago tournament. I have no idea how they managed to get those guys out there, but it was like, and it wasn't even streamed. Like it was just some rando tournament. Flew out Plup, Westballz, and Shroomed, and it was a double weekend tournament. Friday they had a little local, and then Saturday they had a bigger tournament. I think the Friday one was won by Plup, and Saturday, was it Westballz? I honestly can't remember.
I don't know.
Webbs knows. He's in the chat. Where's Webbs?
Plup won one day, and then I believe Axe won the other day.
Oh yeah, Axe beat Westballz. Yeah. Okay.
Cool. And so Plup is another hidden surprise. He 3-0'd Hungrybox with Sheik.
I don't understand this. Like I've heard everyone's been tweeting about it. I don't know where to look for the videos or like how, was it like Sheik Puff straight up a 3-0? Holy shit, dude.
I've never believed that matchup was advantageous for Puff.
That's what I've been saying on Twitter like for like weeks, and everybody thinks I'm wrong.
Sheridan,
I've never believed
all the Puff memes think Puff is like 9th on the tier list. Puff's a good character, okay? Puff,
no, I put Puff at I put Puff at 7th.
Nah, she's 6th.
That's too low. That's too low.
6th.
There's no universe in which Puff is lower than 6th, and I think she's 5th.
Yeah. Okay, you look at matchups. I think
the only 2 answers are 5th or 6th. There's no other possible.
Okay, fair. That's fair.
I think she loses to the top 4. I'm even starting to believe that Falcon may like go 50-50 with her.
Ooh.
Wizzy beat Hungrybox last week.
That's true.
It's getting closer as Falcons learn to dash dance camp and super space their nooches.
Possible, okay. You look at Mango's Falcon versus HBox to smash the record. He made it look doable, so I can see like maybe if a Falcon is as good as Hungrybox, we could see it, but that just doesn't exist right now.
So I just think that Hungrybox is just really good, and otherwise, if Puff was 5th or 4th, I would think there will be a lot more Puffs in top 32.
Right. Hungrybox is really good, dude. He's still right now. He's still 4th on the SSBM rank. I think give him 4th right now.
Yeah,
Leffen's not quite there yet. M2K is M2K.
But Plup also knows he's played with Hungrybox a lot.
True.
So he knows the little gimmicky things.
Dude, I don't care if you play with Hungrybox every day. If you 3-0 him as Sheik, that's hella impressive.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'll have to look up those videos too. I'm falling behind on the tournament videos. Watching.
There's so much. Should we talk about sponsorships?
Yeah,
let's do it.
Let's roll. We already got to PewPewU, which leaves.
Ooh, we got Yellow Pages, Bizzarro Flame.
That's right.
Congratulations to Bizzarro Flame for being sponsored by the Yellow Pages.
That has to be
what the
Smashers,
YP stands for, right?
Yeah, I know a lot of Smashers definitely visit Yellow Pages probably almost every day.
on
So,
a daily basis.
Should be thankful for Bizzarro Flame.
Hopefully not too much more frequently than a daily basis, but dude, that's yeah. How far do you want to take this discussion here? Team YP Bizzarro Flame.
What do you mean? It's a safe for work site.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. Like if you go to their website, there's like they mask it pretty well. If people don't have context, like it'll take a little while for them to figure out that it's like you porn, right?
Yeah. Wait,
Okay, actually, never mind. I take that back. It like you just have to read one of the testimonials, the blogs. So, I guess it's not that well hidden.
It's kind of weird because there's always these like loopholes. So in the WSOP, you can't advertise PokerStars.com, but you can advertise PokerStars.net, and that's okay.
Interesting. So, do you think like a tournament like Evo would allow, you know, Team YP Bizzarro Flame on stream? Or
so did you guys see that tweet that somebody posted that Mr. Wizard said?
No. Can you link it?
Did
he already address this?
Yeah. So he can have the shirt that says YP. He can have the YP tag. I don't know if the commentators are allowed to say YP or what, but they definitely can't say what it stands for.
Man, I understand.
Yeah.
It's just kind of interesting, like how like a multi-million, billion, however big industry is, you know, so taboo in this sort of political climate of sponsorships and associations with businesses.
Yeah, and you know, like me personally, I don't care. Like if I had a stream and I was, you know, managing it, I don't care.
Yeah.
But you know, every streamer's got their own priorities, and they can, you know, they can make their own decisions for themselves.
Yep. Totally respect their ability to make a decision on that censorship and stuff.
I think it also comes down to like the second degree of association. So certain sponsors will see like have a clause in their contract of certain, I guess, moral clauses. So, and if you break them, then they don't want to work with you. So it also depends on that too.
Yeah. It's not just the streamer's decision necessarily. They got to consider there's a ton of relevant stakeholders that are involved, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna feel bad for Bizzarro if he like can't wear his jersey on. You know, if Gimmer tells Bizzarro take off your jersey before like the Kage vs Bizzarro Salty Sweet match or something. I don't know. I'll feel kind of bad.
Yeah, I agree.
It is what it is. I love that Bizzarro, like he's the perfect guy, right, to take on this kind of sponsorship. It's just so funny to me.
Yeah, you know.
Great.
And you know, who knows? Maybe the day will come when you can just
I think it'll be a while.
Out there.
I don't know. It's American culture thing, whatever, you know, political climate. I don't know what you want to call it, but
Yeah. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations to Bizzarro Flame.
Yeah. Thank you. Someone had to say it.
I mean, what he creates on like stream sometimes is basically porn, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of almost already.
You know, explicit material. So
he's a freak. He freaky.
Yeah. He does them dirty. Anyway, so. Before we go on to like some little banter and close tonight, people want me to shout out this one tournament, and you know they were big enough. So Smash and Splash in the Midwest, I believe it's actually at a water park, which is pretty dope.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, that almost. This is like the first week here in NorCal that it's been hot.
Right.
And, like now thinking about the water park thing, it's just like.
I'm biased because I can't swim, so fuck water parks.
What?
What?
You guys don't know this? Yeah,
No.
I can't swim. I ain't about those water parks, man. I run away when I see
You
water.
barely have to swim.
No, don't worry about it. It's like, you know, if I had to rate my
Oh.
ability to use chopsticks versus my ability to
Oh
swim,
my
it'd be a
God.
very tough comparison. Like I'm equally bad. So
Wow.
yeah,
Gosh,
I'm horrible.
you're a batch of idiosyncrasies, aren't you?
That's
Yeah,
another juggle fact for the vault.
Dang.
indeed.
Um,
Yeah.
Wait, do we have another item for sponsorships that we want to talk about?
Oh, whoops. Yeah, I totally axed it. I apologize.
Wow.
We should have a soundboard for
Oh.
whenever I say something cringy.
Well,
We need to hire.
I know
an
the
associate
good song.
producer for sound effects.
I know. I'm gonna link it to Nick in the hub. I know a good track. Hold on. Well, anyway, just continue talking.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so funny. Ouch. Did you see it, Robin? Did you read the chat?
Oh my god.
Juggleguy can't swim.
course.
That's why he drowns in pools at majors. Damn.
Oh. That hurts, man.
If you guys are on stream, whisper him a good job. That was good. So yeah, what happened to Axe?
He left MVG, right? So he's a free agent again. He went from Mortality a few months ago to MVG, and now free agent again. So we'll see what happens. What is this Team Envy thing?
So I think it got taken down, which means that there's probably some weight to it. But there was a person on Twitter that tweeted in response to MEG League, saying like, "We'll take good care of him at Team Envy," and then MEG said, "Yeah, like, do a good job. We're handing him off to you, and we're putting you in good hands," or something along those lines. I don't know if I can find it anymore. Maybe it got taken down because it wasn't supposed to be released, but that leads me to believe that he's possibly joining that team.
Cool.
Meds also left MVG, apparently, as well.
Okay. So it's just M2K on an island now?
Yeah. On an island.
An island with mirages of real sponsorships.
Shots.
Okay, never mind. They said the guy from MV is trolling, so we don't know.
I'm just kidding. M2K's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So MV is just a rumor, probably not true, actually. My apologies.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
now we can
Oh, crap.
tell us about Smash and Splash and...
Is there supposed to be a player prediction thing? I put like placeholder ABC in here and never.
But what are we
got back to it.
predicting?
I don't know.
I don't know. That
I
might.
think we can-
I think we kind of covered some of that with our discussion of like
Yeah, that's fine.
7th, 8th, 9th.
I can list some hyperboles later after this event preview, and we can close out with some hyperboles. So
Fine.
Smash and Splash supposedly has 500 unique entrants, which is pretty darn amazing. I'm surprised you're not going to this, considering that there's a lot of people from the Midwest going. So they have 256 people for Melee singles, 180 for PM, 170-ish for Smash 4.
I don't like water, Daniel. I thought we.
But you could just
covered
play Melee.
Who are the organizers?
Well, Melee Walk.
I forgot their
Yes.
tags, but Jack Kenny and what's the other guy's name? I'm so bad. I forgot the other guy's name. I know Jack Kenny is one of them.
Yeah.
It would be nice if Beach was TOing this.
Yeah, yeah.
Or the
that's
lake.
Right, the lake. Yeah. Neither of them are in attendance, but yeah, it's Melee, PM, Smash 4. It's a good turnout. We'll see how it goes. There's no gods, right? I don't think M2K is going. Oh, he is going. Never mind.
He's going.
He's going. So I guess he's the prohibitive favorite. No other gods.
So for you stat buffs that are obsessed with like LeBron James is the only player that got 42 points and 16 rebounds. Here's a stat for you. It's the largest Smash tournament and largest Smash-centered event in Illinois history, surpassing MLG Chicago, which had 84 entrants.
Right.
Oh, MLG Chicago 2006.
Yes.
I was at
Yeah,
that tournament.
It actually, for Melee, it tied FC Diamond with 256. So it's tied. It's tied for second biggest Midwest Melee tournament of all time. A distant second to the Big House 4. Thank you very much.
Damn.
No. Congrats to them. It's a really good
Yeah.
turnout. Can't wait to see, some of the matches, how it plays out.
And then King will be there. Florida's Wizzrobe and Plup will be there. Midwest classic people, Darkrain, King, or Darkrain, Kels, Bro, Dref and Giano, Hanky Panky will be there. And so, yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting.
Wow.
3 streams, though, so no switching back and forth. So that's
good.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Who would you take to beat Mewtwo King if somebody was going to do it?
Oh, boy. None of the Midwest people, for sure.
Plup.
Yeah, I'm going to say Plup definitely best shot in the Sheik Ditto.
Sheik Ditto.
Yes.
Mewtwo King.
I know.
think
The question
got away with.
The question that was posed was, who has the best shot to beat Mewtwo King? I don't see anybody from the Midwest coming close. I don't see Wizzrobe doing it, Falcon Cheek, so I'm going to go Plup.
Okay, all right.
I
guess
20...
DeWan got really close with the Sheik Ditto too, so...
I'll give him like a 20 to 30% chance. I'm pretty high on Plup Sheik. I think he's really, really good.
Excellent. Should be fun.
I actually think...
is that this weekend?
It is.
There is one person that I feel that could potentially do it. Dreffin.
Oh, no.
Nah.
Okay, no. Daniel, let me tell you something. All right. Dreffin has come to 2 Michigan tournaments in the last 3 months. And he has gotten annihilated. He got 7th at one of the last suites, losing to Duck and Abu. He got 5th this past weekend. He came out to Michigan, lost to Shady and KJH.
Is Shady somebody different than Shaden?
Yes, there's lots of shade. There's a Shade too.
That's
in
right.
Michigan. But yeah, Shady plays Falcon. He's just this hidden boss of Michigan. Like he's like the Lucian of Michigan, where if he played actively, entered every tournament, and grinded out Melee like everyone else, he'd be like 5th or 6th on the PR easily. But he doesn't, so he's never ranked, so nobody knows about him. Yeah.
Well, I think just with Sheik Dittos, I think he has an outside chance at doing it just because of Sheik Dittos. Haven't you seen Android versus
Android's never chain grabbed in Sheik Ditto in his life, dude.
It was so fun. It was so funny and depressing to watch at the same time. I bet like Armado's heart was just like, oh, NTSC PAL is so much better, and like his European hubris.
Dude, the only way Dreffin even has a remote shot of beating M2K is if you tie M2K's like Sheik and Fox hands behind his back and say you have to go all Marth. Then Dreffin has like a 20% chance at best. Because he did beat M2K's Marth as recently as 2007, guys. Like that actually happened.
Maybe I'm just high on Dreffin, like just whooping people that he shouldn't have at Apex.
He did well at Apex, dude. He's definitely going to be in the SSBM rank top 100 this year. At least he ought to be with like his wins on paper.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go on to superlatives.
Let's pimp the stream. What stream is this on? Or what are the streams?
So Melee Milwaukee for Twitch or for Melee.
Excellent.
Windy City
They do a really
Smash.
good job. Yeah.
Windy City Smash for PM, and a longtime classic in Smash 4 Clash Tournaments.
Sweet. Cool. Haven't heard that name in a while.
So,
sweet. That's this weekend. 2 day, 1 day,
2 days.
2 day event. Cool.
They'll need it for 500 uniques.
Damn.
Let me see. I'm just curious. M2K is indeed entered into all 6 events, so get your popcorn ready for Sunday afternoon when he's in top 8 of everything.
So Smash and Splash want to actually do a live action form of the Juggleguy TO final exam. Good luck.
This is field test, guys.
That's gonna be
And
so fun.
are they running a Smash GG for all of this?
Nope.
No? Oh, that's too bad.
Dude, this is gonna be so funny when they run all top 32 brackets at the same time, and it's gonna be Worst Meet the King.
Ugh.
That's gonna be so good.
I struggle when people are in 2 events at the same time. I can't imagine 4, 5, or 6. There's no good solution at the end. Like, you can't do waves. It's just everything. I don't know. We'll see. See if they pass the test. They can graduate to bigger
Dude,
and better
remember we were
things.
talking about the TO Olympics?
The TO Olympics is such a great idea. And if it was like it's like a board game with chance cards, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are some of the chance cards? Like M2K self DQ,
Yeah.
right?
Roll. You get 3 rolls.
Yeah, TO's like best, like a TO's dream come true. M2K self DQ chance card.
How about a MACD unplugging?
We'll lose 100 viewers, or lose
Yeah,
like
you know,
50% of your viewers.
Yeah, the sponsorship is a resource, and they'll be mad if the MACD unplug comes up. That you don't want to see that chance card. I love how well how well McCain is taking that meme. Like, I would be pretty pissed, honestly, but he's running with it, dude. Like, he
Might as
embraces
well.
it.
Yeah.
You know the Chimera picture? I'm actually I'm gonna take my talents into Photoshop and create a little ad called Mac DOA.
Oh God.
Anyway, wait, there's literally an unplug emote.
The unplug emote is like probably that is the best emote I've ever seen. Seriously, it's so good. It's right next to the blur sleeping emote. I don't know whose channel that's for, but that's an amazing one too. Yeah. The MacD's unplug emote. What about the blur sleeping one? Like, remember when he was sleeping at SoCal Regionals and like they panned in on him? I think it might be Ken's stream. Like,
No,
he made a sleeping blur emote.
We're about 7:30, so 2 superlatives.
Yeah.
Person in the summer with a breakout performance. Most likely to have a breakout.
Oh man. Dude, I'm gonna go with Plup. I'm really high on his Sheik after watching some of his play versus Chicago and versus Shroomed and Westballz. I think he's gonna break the 9th place curse. I think he's gonna get top 8 at either CEO or Evo. I'm calling it.
I think CEO's kind of a gimme for him at this point, to be honest.
No. Look at the attendance for CEO. There's some heavy hitters. Like, last I checked, on paper, it looks like at least 12 of the top 20 are going. So that is no cakewalk.
Damn. Okay. But it doesn't have all the gods yet, or the big 6.
Right. It's supposed to have 4 of the gods, I think. But some of them haven't registered yet, so who knows. I think it's supposed to have M2K, Hungrybox, Armada, and Leffen.
Okay, gotcha. That's pretty crazy. Home cooking, too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say, I think this kid is gonna get top 32 at EVO.
This kid Boogie.
I don't see it.
Juggleguy's worst nightmare himself.
That's my the reason why top 32 in nerves. I think that's a recipe for disaster for most characters.
I don't
That's
think
a
you
free
realize
info.
what top 32 at this Evo is going to require.
Oh, right.
I know,
Daniel, that is a stretch, dude.
Like, it's going to be, I mean,
yeah.
It's not like top 32 at Apex, or last year's Apex.
Whoever gets 25th is going to be like around 25th on SSBM rank at Evo.
we have oddball like players get into top 32 at Evo every year.
That's true. Like you always have some randos get 33rd just because of bracket luck, but 25th and above, that's when you start separating the bracket luck from the people who legitimately should be there.
Oh,
Right.
sup with it, Chad Magongalo.
Oh, shit!
Damn. Thank you for
Gotta
subscribing.
copy and paste the. Oh crap! You gotta take out the Melee HD one. Fuck that.
Oh, no,
There
no.
we go. There we go.
Hold on. Peanuts says $50 on Diz getting top 32. I will take that. I will take
Whoa!
that bet right now. Do an
Yeah,
internet.
yo, let me get in on that. Let me get in on that. Where's Peanuts fan? Are you willing to do 2 bets? Sheridan beat me to the punch.
Damn.
I'm like 3 for 3 in bets this year.
Fuck, dude, I still owe
wanna-
you
you
20
don't
for
wanna-
the
You owe me
the
20.
customs at Smash.
Blur owes me a hundo. A
Juggle
cool
owes me
hundo.
money.
Me and Blur bet Sheridan that Evo would reverse the customs decision, and no, like, fucking Mr. Wizard, of all people, of course, he doesn't reverse the decision, and there's customs at Evo against all logic. So
Customs
I
are
owe
fine.
Sheridan
Get
20
good.
bucks.
It's my
Oh.
opinion.
The worst.
But this kid already beat people like KK and stuff, so that's one thing. But anyway, Sheridan.
Oh. KK's gonna go Fox against Ices from now on. He told me at Gamal. He's just like, he's sick of getting gimmicked by wobblers and Ices in general. And I think Fox is a good move for him. He's gonna destroy Kid next time they play if he goes Fox.
Sheridan, what's your breakout performance? Oh, Jackzilla 88.
Oh!
Oh.
What is up with it? Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family minus Melee HD.
You're not gonna win this one, Robin.
Worst-
It's a piece of
worst
Melee It on
emo
Me
ever.
and Smash lore forever. Forever.
Who's on the MIOM account? You can't.
Forever.
You don't even know the.
It's
abbreviation.
MIOM Melee HD. There it is.
Fucking Nick.
Good job, Deck.
Um,
Okay, so my prediction. I don't know if this really counts, because I feel like a lot of people. I want to say Meds is going to have a really good summer.
Whoa!
I can see that.
Whoa! Hello.
I'm
So-
not going to say something outlandish like top 32 at Evo.
Right.
However, I'm
So-
going to just say
What's your definition of
This
a
is-
breakout summer for Meds? Like top. You can't just say like, oh, top 8 128 at Evo.
He's going to beat enough people in the top 100 that everybody's just going to start knowing his name. East
Are-
Coast, West Coast.
And he's gonna make the SSBM rank top 100% at the end of the year.
No. I'm saying that you're not going to be able. He's going to be talked about for sure.
He
Wow,
didn't even
that's weak, man. That's weak.
He didn't even make top 32 at press start.
Oh.
That's okay.
Oh.
That was when was that? April?
Yeah, it was a
Talking
month
about
ago.
summer.
Wow.
Talking about summer. I feel like there's nobody. Everybody in NorCal and SoCal is so good already. So I just thought of a person that I've seen on stream do some impressive stuff. I know it's just streaming, so it's just whatever.
He
but
took a game off Leffen, right? Is that
it's somebody that whose name it hasn't really been out there unless you've been living in like NorCal, SoCal, Arizona.
Or
fair
Vegas.
enough?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, 2 more questions and then we'll call it a night. Over
Yeah.
under 4.5 number of gods or number of top 6 and top 8 for Evo.
In Evo?
Over,
4.5?
Over.
Yeah, over. I'll say over.
I'm taking under.
No way. Who do you have not making top 8? I know you're gonna say M2K.
Yeah, you're gonna say M2K.
You're gonna say M2K, and you're gonna say Leffen, right?
I'm gonna say Leffen loses as Fox Ditto too, one of the top 20 foxes and losers.
Yeah.
Okay, here's
I knew
what
it.
you're not remembering. You're not remembering that you can get to top 8 by getting to top 4 in losers. All right, you can lose to your bad matchup in winners, And that's going to happen to one of them, for sure. Almost for sure. But it's going to take quite a coincidence and
What a bad bracket.
a bad bracket and subpar playing for them not to get top 4 in losers.
From 2 gods, too. So that's why I agree with Sheridan. I'm going over. I think 5 gods will make it.
Right. But the flip side is there's a decent chance that if all the big 6, win out, they play their seeds, a minimum of 2 of them will have to play at least one losers match too.
That is true. That is true. I think they're still that much better than everyone else that their 9th place match that they have to play would be fairly straightforward unless Sheridan said there's a couple bad matchups in there.
And don't you think a guy like HBox, I wouldn't say he's like underdog, but he's going to have to play a lot of 70-30s and eventually...
See, this is the thing. We always say that about HBox. Like, he could lose to random Fox in the top 50, but he still just beats pretty much everybody. He clutches it out.
It just happens like 2 or 3 times a year.
Yeah, like a couple times a year.
Happens,
sure. He loses to Lucky or, Leffen and gets double limbed for 9th. Yeah, but every other time he just seems to clutch it out. He's just a super, super good player. People always say he might get bounced.
And really, his style has evolved over the years. Like, if you watch him at the last couple regionals, he's way more aggressive than he used to be.
Yes.
He's really a fun player to watch now. So like the people that have just been on the Puff hate train and haven't really just paid attention to anything after that because they just know that they're supposed to hate Puff, you need to take another look.
Yeah. I would say he does 90% of the approaching in any match against like a Fox.
Wow.
If you really watch it, it's him chasing Fox around in circles.
Right. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. I think HBox is a shoe-in for... Well, okay, shoe-in's kind of... That's a little strong, but I think he's making top 8 for sure at EVO.
Gotcha. And then last question. This is so preemptive, and maybe I don't want to ask this question. What's your grand finals going to be?
At EVO, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez. It's we have to start by talking about PP, because, like, where do you even start? He could get, he could get bopped because he hasn't entered anything in 6 months, or he could be Apex PP and just march his way to grand finals again.
So I think if you are the seeders of this tournament,
gotta put Armada
even though
first.
You gotta put Armada first.
You gotta.
And then whether Mango's 2 or PP's 2 is basically irrelevant. But
I think they're interchangeable 2, 3.
Because they're either gonna play 7 or 6.
Yes.
And it's likely that.
Oh, that's actually a pretty big decision because one of them's gonna have to face, one of the top 6, and the other is gonna get.
But that's gonna be. It's gonna be Leffen, HBox, Mewtwo King at worst case scenario, and both of those players are just so strong against.
Right.
And we know, like. You can point to Mango versus Leffen record, but come on, it's Evo Mango. What are you talking about?
It is Evo Mango.
So,
and
I think grand finals is going to be Mango versus.
Just say it, Sheridan. Whoa! Wow, dude, we are so overdue for a Mango PP Grand Finals at a major. It hasn't happened since Cali 1.
It's insane.
That's 2012,
really
guys. Like, they haven't met in a Grand Finals since 2012. How overdue are we for that? I want to see it, too. Like, I don't know if that's what I'm predicting, but I'm rooting for Mango versus PP Grand Finals.
And I want 3 full sets of Mango PP.
Woo!
I want Mango to take it.
Wow.
Winners. He's going to beat Armada.
You want the reset?
And then PB's going to reset it, and then Mango's going to win.
Sheridan, just ask for more, man. What else do you want? Do you want PP to go Marth during, like, the reset? You want Mango to go Fox 1 set, Falco another set? Come on, what other requests do you have?
Melee HD.
Melee
Dude,
HP.
I think the logical brain pick is Mango versus Armada, but my heart wants
Yeah.
Mango versus PP. Oh, so much too. I want that to happen. Daniel, what do you think?
Dude, I would love to have Mango Armada. I feel that would fit every narrative
Oh, yeah.
possible. Armada wanting to win a super major and Mango wanting to 3P. That would be my dream.
Ooh.
Um,
Hello.
But I feel like Armada has to be there, and gosh, like I can't bet on summer. It's so hard to bet on against Summer Mango and bet for Summer PP. Just looking at history, so like as much as I think PP played so amazing at Apex, I'm gonna have to go Armada Mango.
Yep, that's fair. Last quick question. Let's assume the 6 gods or top 6, whatever, make it. Who are your 2 other top 8 players at Evo right now?
Westballz and PewPewU.
All right, Daniel.
Amsa and X.
Woo! Wow.
All right.
Jeez.
Sheridan's like, okay. Anyway, what are yours?
I just think about all the times I could have made money off of betting Tafo things when he makes his Tafo picks.
I'm gonna go Plup and PewPewU. I think Plup's gonna have a finally break out of his 9th place curse, and I think PewPewU has that last ingredient to take him over the hump. He's also got that 9th place thing going on where, you know, he does so much work, gets to 9th, but then no one remembers because he's not in top 8. With that CLG backing, I think his motivation is gonna be sky high. Like, I only see him making top 8s and up from now on.
I feel like Evo is the one tournament that is so big that we see nerves just absolutely destroy players.
Yeah. You look at Wobble's opponents at 2013, dude. Every single one. Even people who previously we thought like were just mentally invincible, like PP, Mango, they crumbled against Wobbles in 2013.
Dude, PP almost lost to Fly the year after.
Yeah, dude, he probably should have lost that if Fly didn't air dodge at like 0%.
And that was the one upside I hoped to get right, and you guys all laughed at me at the Evo panel the night before.
Well, you know, you throw enough darts, you're gonna hit the bullseye.
I predicted everything right at Mayhem. I said West was going to beat Mango.
What? Is there video proof of this?
Yes, I asked Mike Hayes before the set, like, I want to bet on Westballz.
All right, but okay, so you got predictions for one tournament right. How many other tournaments have you had predictions wrong and you're conveniently not mentioning them right now?
The last like 3 to 4 tournaments I've actually been pretty good if you look at my Twitter like history.
That's my response.
The two people are still harping on me for Big House and you Fox with it.
Yes, and I mean, the list goes on.
You guys can't cite anything.
So okay, you know what? We need to start having just an archive of all of our predictions, and we need to have some metric to evaluate how close our predictions were to reality, and we're gonna figure out who gets the picks, who does better than the Tafo picks.
I do pretty bad too when it's before the tournament, but like right before 2 people sit down and play, like at a top 8 at a major, when I'm in the crowd side betting, I feel like I do really well there. Just like I feel the performance beforehand that weekend and just the All
right, here's the rules. You make your top 8 prediction before the event starts, right? All right.
Okay. All right.
Day 1, you get 1 switch.
Whew. Oh wait, day 1, like when during day 1 after bracket pools or?
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, yeah, that's fair. Okay. It's bracket pools. Yeah, if someone gets upset, obviously you're gonna, look at them different. Thing is, we need to know the bracket too,
right?
Like the map of where people are. Every year, that's like, we need to hire an intern, an MIOM intern, who goes through those fucking Evo brackets on Amazon Web Services and gets us a map. because I'm tired of doing that
Yeah.
shit myself every
Oh
year.
my god.
It's like
You
a
wanna
million
find out?
clicks.
Oh my god! And if you want to find out what pool you're in this year, you just gotta be click back, click
Oh,
back.
well,
click back.
no. Someone
Oh,
made
no,
a Python
yeah, that's
program
right.
to parse it.
Yes. Last year.
Yeah. Someone made a program, and I think if they use Amazon Web Services again, you could probably get that really easily again this year.
Yeah. That shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, okay. So after round 1, and we'll say after round 1, after bracket pools, then you make
That's fair.
your top 8, your first top 8.
All right.
Okay.
And then you get to make one change between round 2 and top 8.
Whoa, that's pretty powerful.
If I had a reliable login system for Smash for Tips, if anybody wants to create that for me, then I'm gonna do a fantasy thing like that on that site.
I'm sure Smash GG's gonna do a fantasy thing too, just like they did for Apex.
Okay, that was pretty sick.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was like their launching thing to get the word out about what Smash GG was. All right, we should wrap it up. I want to watch. What's the score of the
Warriors are
10?
winning by 9, 63-54.
Nice. Well,
let's go.
Yeah, I want to go watch that. So
you don't take Cleveland, even though you're.
Fuck Ohio, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Okay,
Ohio
that's
and
right.
Michigan have
Michigan, Ohio.
I don't
right.
root for that shithole of a state. All right. Anyway.
That's
I don't know if,
us.
like-
No. I like Golden State because they're really entertaining. And back in the day, for some reason, I really liked the Sacramento Kings. I guess they were on TV a lot, and they was like super fun to watch back when they had Weber, Bibby, and those guys. And the Warriors remind me of those old Kings, and I really like watching them play.
I don't know if
And
there's like.
I love Steve Kerr too. I love Steve Kerr.
Sometimes,
Yo,
sometimes
check
like
out
there's
check out the Bulls poster. I'm a former Bulls fan. Left off the bandwagon after Jordan retired, but I lived there for 5 years, so I do like the Bulls and I do like Steve Kerr.
See, I didn't know if it was like a NorCal SoCal thing where like you're the bitterest rivals when you play each other, but then like when East Coast comes, it's like NorCal and SoCal band together.
It's
do
like
it
us.
for West Coast.
I think a good example is like us and AZ.
I have no regional loyalty. I'll root for Darkrain when he plays Duck until the day I die, dude.
All right. Sounds good.
Alrighty. Well,
Okay.
have a good night.
Respect.
And we should host SFAT if he's streaming.
Yeah. And hey guys, just if you enjoy the content that you're seeing here and all the great work that Tafo does, hit us up with the subscribe if you feel like it, and that would be sick with it.
And we'll
Alright,
welcome you to the family minus the Melee HT emote. 'cause
No,
that's the
well,
emote.
for
I need
every
to find a way to delete that.
Melee HD omission on the part of Robin Juggleguy Harn, we will match it 7-fold.
It's pretty funny. We will. Anyway.
And of course, the wonderful work that Dingus Master does for Wen's Melee.
Yeah, dude, Wen's Melee is amazing. Thanks, Dingus Master, for that. And there's who are the other two who contribute to? I keep forgetting.
Tree Trunks and
Tree
Veloria and Veloria.
Okay, yeah. Thanks to all those guys. They make our viewing convenience.
I love the name Tree Trunks.
Amazing. All right.
Shall
we
right.
wrap up?
Are we out with it?
Yes.
Sheridan.
Yes.
Bye.
Okay. Bye,
Say-
everybody. I love all of you.
Okay.